What's up, everybody? I'm Cindy Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, Cyberpunk's 2077 news story, Xbox cheating off PS5, and a new game from the Dishonored devs. Roll the thing. We are almost a month out from Cyberpunk 2077's launch date, and the saga continues. This time with a rare CD Projekt Red comment on some widely circulated rumors about development decisions. Posted on Game FAQs, a forum post claiming to include comments from a disgruntled developer made a bunch of claims about cut content, code rewrites, pressure from company executives, and the game's ongoing fixes. They even came for Johnny Silverhand and called the original Johnny before Keanu was brought onto the project as, quote, way cooler and a maniac, saying that the company's original Silverhand was inspired by David Hayter's Solid Snake and Cillian Murphy. Then over on the CD Projekt Red forums, the Game FAQs thread was brought up, and a CDPR employee, Vadier, explained, quote, we usually do not comment on rumors, but this is simply not true. If you've been keeping track of the Cyberpunk 2077 drama, then you know CDPR's record with transparency and communication with players hasn't been the best in recent memory. You have to wonder though, what about this rumor made CDPR want to jump in and comment on its validity? Up to this point, the developer has repeatedly refused to comment on rumors, but to their credit, the only other rumor that they've broken their usual policy on was to deny rumors of a final last-minute delay to the game, and the game did indeed come out December 10th as planned. All this to say, and I say this nearly every time we talk about Cyberpunk on here, I'm still rooting for it. Tons of devs poured themselves into this game, and I want as many people to experience it as intended as possible, myself included. A survey sent to owners of next-gen Xbox consoles is picking the brains of players to see if they'd like features of the PS5's DualSense in their Series X or S controller. Reported by Tech Radar, the console experience survey asks owners whether they think the Xbox Series X, quote, feels next-gen, and later asks if they feel like they're missing out in the peripherals department. The question reads, quote, I am aware of features on PlayStation controllers that I wish were on the controller that came with this console. The features in question from the PlayStation 5's DualSense are its adaptive triggers for stimulating resistance and its precise haptic feedback, which all work together to increase immersion in games. I have to give it up to Xbox. They've set aside any ego to ask players if they feel left out from all the cool additions to the PS5, all in the name of bringing players what they want. Theoretically, I mean, they didn't make any promises, but I'd imagine that they will take the data from the survey and it'll impact future plans. My question is, most folks have either an Xbox or a PlayStation, and considering how difficult it is to get either, I wonder how many players that got the survey have actually used a DualSense. Then again, maybe it's all about perception. I guess it makes sense. Dishonored co-creator Harvey Smith is working on an unannounced new game at Arcane Austin, along with devs from the Dishonored and Prey teams. Speaking to Vandal and translated by IGN, Smith explained that while he's not part of Deathloop, he's working on, quote, something else. Unfortunately, Smith said literally nothing about what the project could be or how far away it is. I mean, maybe it's a new Dishonored game, but it'd be a surprise. Who knows? And I know what you're thinking. Sydney, did you just report on a game studio making another game with no additional information other than the fact that it's operating as intended? Yes, I did. We're doing our best. Whatever it ends up being, though, it will be part of the new era of Microsoft-owned Bethesda games, so I'd assume whenever it comes out, it'll maybe definitely be on Game Pass. And that's Daily Fix. I'm Cindy Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. I feel like my hair is just all over the place right now. Now that you are caught up on the news, check out our final preview of The Medium, the third-person horror adventure. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat for all things, everything else. IGN.com.
What's the rules, Jack? Want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendejo who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.